What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I finally got in my parts for my MST monster truck. I ordered some all-metal axles. I believe they're Axial Wraith axles. And I got them to work where everything is still bolted up bolted up to the axles for the MST axles. They're now still bolted to the axial axles that are underneath this thing. The drive shaft angles are a little crazy, but I haven't run I gotta get a receiver still for this thing and a controller so I can really run it, but just turning the wheels and stuff, they don't seem like they're that bad, and we'll have to see how they go. If I could find down the road either another set of axles with the right thing, or maybe change the whole transmission out in general to where I could have the motor on the driver's side of the truck and then the axles, the motor on the passenger side and the axle outputs on the other side. Well, but you'll see. But anyway, let's turn this around. This is what I got here. See, now this is what I was talking about. If I could find another transmission or something, or maybe even find a way to bolt in the maybe another Red Cat or axial transmission, something that has a motor on the opposite side. That way the drive shafts could be on this side. Then good, I'll use that. Otherwise, if this holds up, I'm going to use this. I'll just maybe down the road get another incision metal drive shaft for the front, so it's a little stronger. And I'll see for now how long this holds up, because it does, it moves. This sucker is wide as heck, though. I just threw this motor on so when I flip it over, I could see how it looks sitting sort of level, because that wheel that I had of these got stripped the inside plastic, so I have to either find another set, or at least two, or get one 3D printed, whatever. I'm supposed to be having one 3D printed. I don't know. We'll figure it out what's going on, what I'm going to do with these, but this thing is really wide now. But let me flip this over, put the body on quick so we can kind of get a better idea. Look at this craziness. Obviously that wheel's a little, not the right one, but this thing's crazy now. Once I get the same wheel on the other side, it should be a little more kind of even. I might have to adjust some things too, but we'll see what happens. That's pretty freaking crazy. This thing is just wide as heck. Maybe I could even get something that's got a little less back spacing of a wheel to push it in a little. That's like the friggin' equivalent to like the wide maxes, the wide max kit for the E maxes or the X max, whatever the hell you call whatever those things are. This thing is just ridiculous. Like I said, once I can get that other wheel situated, or even a whole other set if I have to, whatever the case. But that's just on there so I could see it level and not have it tilted, sitting tilted or whatnot. But that's what I wanted. I got rid of one shock in each corner, so now it's just one shock per corner. I was able to keep the sway bars still on. I have them connected to the axles, front and rear. So I have sway bars front and rear still. All the links are hooked up. The steering is hooked up. It might not be 100% true once I can get a receiver and controller for this. I could tune the steering input. I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these wheels, because if I could get lucky enough to find an extra set of, or hell, even, like I said, even two, if I have to, of these MST wheels, which I probably won't, because this is a discontinued truck and it's hard to get, so parts for it's hard to get, which is why I didn't buy another MST front axle. I want it, because this one's all busted, which I gotta take apart still to see what it really, just to give you a kind of overview of the difference in width here. But I'll pop this open and see what I could find in here. Let's see what was broken. Most likely it's the gears in it. But these beefier axles should be good. It's even got that truss right there and whatnot. It's all metal axles. All metal. Front and rear, all metal. So this should do pretty beefy now. The only thing I gotta check and see is the situation with the motor, if it's gonna be powerful or not. But I'm happy, because now I think we're taking one out of all four of these, because these are the extra shocks. But being that I've taken one off from each corner and just ran those ones, it kind of bring the height down a little, which has helped, because now it's not as top heavy, but it's also wider now, so that's going to help with stability as well. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to perform and go from there, because now with it, at least with it this wide and not it lowered down now, I could really get a good idea what I'm going to do for wheels and tires, if I want to keep something with that little of back spacing, because these wheels have like no back, no offset or whatever you want to call it, but there's no back spacing. But so they're pushed out that way. So if I want to keep it this wide, I could get another set like this, or something with a little more back spacing or offset, so I could kind of get the wheel go in a little bit. But either way, it's pretty much fixed now. No more busted axle in it. I got good axles under it. I'm curious to see how it's going to perform, obviously, because of the whole drive shaft angle and everything else with this width and everything. It does not no longer have, because I probably don't think I really did a complete video, or maybe I have. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look in my previous video was on my channel, if there was any videos I posted of swapping a motor on this. I know I did a quick little video or something of taking the brushless setup out of it for the TTO2, which is still on the back burner right now, because that's a whole other thing. But I put a Kyosho phaser brushed motor and ESC in this right now, and I don't remember exactly what gearing is in it, but with everything all in good, should be hopefully plenty powerful enough still on a 2S to really have fun with it. So that being said, that's that for now. I also ordered more of these, because these are all, I broke all these off, so I ordered these in metal. So eventually I'll drill, if I have to drill these holes a little slightly wider, not too much, because obviously, as you can see, there's not much material there, but I have to bring a little bit wider so I could slide those posts in there, the metal ones that I picked up. Then I could put those in, so those don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about them breaking. And then it's got a matter of hooking up my ESC and the steering servo here to the receiver when I get one, and controller synced to the receiver when I get that, unless I buy a whole package deal of something that was already kind of synced together already, and I could just put everything in, connect everything, and be good to go. But we'll see what happens. But for now, that's that. That is going to be that for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing some more of this in the future here. This is the Mst MX1 monster truck kit. It's a basher monster truck basher kit, and right now it's pretty much a mutt. The only thing still MST on it is the shocks, the frame, and the suspension links, and the transmission. The motor in the ESC is Kyosho. The axles under it are now Axial, and the rear drive shaft, that's the incision rear drive shaft that's metal, is from a Red Cat Gen 8. The front drive shaft is from a Traxxas Rustler. So it's pretty much a mutt now, and it's got the Traxxas Bigfoot body, obviously. But this thing should do really good and be a lot of fun. So we'll see how it goes, and once I can get the receiver and controller hooked up, do a little testing tuning, and we'll be playing around, bashing around outside, and seeing how we do. But peace out for now, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Later, peeps.